Hi there, my name is Sandra, and in this video we will be learning more about future continuous and future perfect. So here we have 8 sentences. Please read it and try to find the similarities between these 8 sentences. So here we have the similarities. Will, want, the negative form of will. In the contraction, will not. So now we know all these phrases are talking about future actions. How do we know it? Part of will and want. So we can know it because we have a time expression. As you can see, almost all the sentences are using time expressions. So this will help us to know we're talking about the future. Now, is there any difference between these sentences? So here we have, as you can see, there are some sentences with red and some with blue. What's the difference? So, to answer this question, we have to ask ourselves when in the future is taking place the action. So, imagine a timeline. And imagine a person or yourself. And all these sentences are talking about you or the person you imagine. So we're going to analyze each phrase. We're going to analyze these 4 sentences. Please read it and try to identify the use of each sentence. As we already said, we have to know when is happening the action. When in the future, before, during, or after the time expressed. So in phrase number 1, this time next month you will be enjoying your holidays. Here the action is be enjoying your holidays. But when? This time next month. So we're talking about the next month. Yes, so the action will be happening in the future. But when? Before next month, during next month, or after next month? So the answer is next month. All the month you will be enjoying your holidays. During the next month. Next sentence. I'm sure next year I will be traveling to work by bus. Next year. So the action will be taking place before, during, or after the next year. And again, the action will be during the next year. All the year, this person won't be traveling to work by bus. The next sentence, what will I be doing 3 years from now? So in 3 years, what will the person be doing? In 3 years. So here, are we talking before the 3 years, during 3 years, or after 3 years? Let's check the answer. So, in 3 years from now. So, when in the future, in all this sentence, the action is taking place during the time expression mentioned. So in the last question, in the last sentence, my sister will be sailing around the world. We don't have a time expression, but we know in the future she will be doing something during a period of time. So when we use be as an auxiliary plus a verb in ing, we're talking about something that is happening. Now, we're going to check these 4 sentences. And again, we have to know when in the future is taking place the action, before, during, or after the time expressed. So in the first sentence, we have, by 2021, I'll have earned 200,000 pesos. So here the action is taking place before, during, or after 2021. And as you can see in the timeline, the action take place before 2021. So he have from today to the beginning of that year. In the next sentence, we have, by the time the TV show starts, I won't have finished to my homework. So, by the time the TV show starts is our time expression. This action is happening when? Before, during, or after. That's what we have to guess. So here, he has until the TV show starts to finish his homework, but he thinks he won't have finished by the time the TV show starts. Next sentence. By 2022, I'll have bought my first house. So here we have a time expression specified by 2022. And the action, I'll have bought my first house. When in the future is taking place the action, before, during, or after. So here we know sometime before 2022 he will buy a house, but we don't know exactly when. And finally, what will I have done before I get a new job? So here, before I get a new job, I will have done something. And I don't know when. We don't have a specified year, but we know before something happened, I have done something else. So in these sentences, the action is taking place before the time expressed. Now, we know if we use have as an auxiliary plus past participle, we're talking about something that had happened. Finally, talking about these 8 sentences, we said it's necessary to have a specified time for some of them, but it is not necessary for the other ones. So, in the red one, it is not necessary to use a time expression. And in the blue ones, it is necessary to use a time expression, frequently used with by before the time expression. So, all these sentences are future actions. The difference is that the red ones are talking about actions in progress, that is future continuous. And the blue ones are actions completed. This is the future perfect. So, I hope you understand me. And if you want to practice, you can do this little activity. See you next class.